and then cruelly some lose their home. Since the housing bust, we've heard such sad stories.
A foreclosure judge gave the 82-year-old disabled woman 24 hours to pack up and leave.
I was traumatized.
But there is another side of the story. This Florida woman has made a mortgage payment since 1985. The bank says she owes hundreds of thousands of dollars, but she just doesn't pay. She's delayed foreclosure by filing legal appeals. The 25-year foreclosure from hell is what the bank's lawyer calls it.
She's beaten you. She's got a good bit of knowledge about the law.
She's a paralegal who uses bank paperwork errors to her advantage. She told us she's not going anywhere. She hasn't been beaten in court, she says, and she never will be.
She's winning. She's learned how to freeload off the system. I give her a lot of kudos for that.
Why does he give her kudos? She's a freeloader. He's a freeloader too. Win or lose, he still collects a paycheck from the bank. The losers are you people who pay your mortgage on time.
Should some of these bankers get arrested? Absolutely.
The media claim that evil banks take homes for people. It's
a disaster for millions of Americans.
The problem isn't with the borrowers. It's with the lenders and servicers.
It's not the borrowers, it's the bank. And that attitude leads some people to trash their homes before the bank can take it back. This guy drove his truck through his home.
So I wasn't about to give the house back to the bank so they could profit off of me.
Don't take that home!
And Jesse Jackson's protesters are in the streets, criticizing the banks. They claim predatory lenders trick people into taking out unaffordable loans. But is that true? The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta found unaffordable loans are unlikely to be the main reason that borrowers decide to default.
If predatory lending isn't the main driver of defaults, then what might be?
YouWalkAway.com was
Well, companies that encourage people to walk away from commitments sure don't help.
YouWalkAway.com. I mean, there sounds something dirty about that, like walk away from responsibility.
Well, that's the myth, I think, in society, that there's this moral obligation to continue paying a mortgage.
There is.
There is no ethical obligation.
Co-founder Chad Rule calls it a strategic default. If your house is worth less than your mortgage, just stop paying. His website asks if you'd like to live payment-free for 8 months or more and walk away without owing a penny.
I mean, it sounds like a scam, but this is true.
No, it's not a scam at all. It's completely legal.
Peter Safronoff, one of their clients, stopped paying his mortgage.
You could have afforded to stay there and pay the mortgage.
Well, and they could have broke.
You had the money.
Safronoff bought this house in California for about $400,000. After the housing bubble burst, its value dropped to $300,000. When his bank wouldn't modify his mortgage, YouWalkAway.com advised him that he could default on purpose without paying another dime.
More grim numbers on the home front.
Of course, when a person defaults, it's not just the bank who picks up the tab.
You might pay your mortgage on time, but if your neighbor forecloses, it tends to reduce the value of your home too. I live up to my contract and they're thus left with
Your legal contract. What about your moral contract?
my moral contract. I'm not sure what you mean by moral.
You're hurting other people. You're hurting your neighbors. You're hurting everybody else who wants to get a mortgage.
This is not a moral issue.
You guys are disgusting. You're helping people freeload.
We're not helping people freeload. You know, people's decision to walk away is a personal one and it's a financial one.
But isn't it immoral?
No.
Next, the group that may be the biggest freeloaders of all, corporate